Welcome to the deep dive. We look at stories that aren't just, creepy little tales. They're more unsettling realities.
Right.
And today we've got one from 2007, an unexplained true story out of Washington State. It involves a teenager, Andrea, just 16, whose life was basically turned upside down by this anonymous caller.
Yeah, and our goal here, our sort of mission for this deep dive,
Mhm.
it isn't just to tell you about some spooky phone calls.
No.
We're really going to unpack how this whole thing escalated,
Hmm.
how this simple tech interaction became a total nightmare.
A nightmare that baffled everyone.
Totally. Baffled the authorities, forced this family to actually flee their home. It left behind these chilling details and questions that are still unanswered today.
So let's get into it. It kicked off pretty subtly back in 2007. Andrea, normal high school kid.
Right.
Then her phone starts ringing, unknown number. At first it's just like static, sometimes breathing sounds, and then a whisper. Just her name, Andrea.
Okay, so lots of people get prank calls. What made these different right off the bat? What felt more sinister?
No. Well, she did think it was a prank initially. I mean, who wouldn't?
Sure.
But it kept happening. The frequency, maybe, and then the escalation point that's really key here.
Yeah, tell us about that.
One day, she plays a voicemail. And it wasn't static this time. It was a recording.
Okay.
A recording of a conversation she'd had in her own bedroom when she was completely alone.
Wow. Okay, that changes everything, especially in 2007.
Exactly.
Remote audio capture like that from a regular phone, basically.
Right.
That was almost sci-fi territory back then for most people. It immediately signals something way beyond a simple prank. It's sophisticated. It's deeply unsettling.
Right, that's a huge leap. Realizing your private space, your private words aren't private anymore, especially when you know you were alone. That shifts it from annoying to violating.
Absolutely.
How did the family react? I mean, confronting that idea that your home isn't safe, especially when the tech was such a black box for many back then.
Well, they did the right thing. They called the police immediately. But here's the thing, the number. Completely untraceable.
Not just blocked, like untraceable, untraceable.
Exactly. Not spoofed in a way they could figure out, not simply blocked. The phone company, tech experts they brought in, nobody could pin it down. The level of intrusion? For that time, it really highlighted this terrifying gap. Our tech could be used against us in ways we didn't understand and couldn't defend against yet.
And it didn't stop with the calls, did it?
No, it got worse. The digital stuff crossed over into, well, almost physical terror. Text messages started coming through.
Oh, man.
Things like, I see you, don't ignore me, Andrea, and I'm closer than you think.
Chilling. That's not just recording anymore. That's direct psychological pressure.
Control.
Precisely. And then came the actual physical intrusion.
The photos.
Before the really terrifying photo, there was something else. They came home one night, and every single family photo in the house was turned face down.
Okay, that's personal. No theft, no damage, just that. It screams, I was here, I know you. It's a calculated move, isn't it? It's pure psychological warfare. Maximum fear, maximum insecurity, showing intimate access without leaving conventional evidence. That complete loss of security you mentioned, this is where it really starts to break them down.
And the breaking point, that was the photo on the phone.
Yeah. Imagine this. Andrea's mom checks her daughter's phone one morning, maybe just routinely, and there's a new photo on it.
Okay.
It's a picture of the family. Andrea, her parents, sleeping in their beds,
No.
taken from inside the house, time-stamped 3:42 a.m., while they were asleep and vulnerable.
The psychological impact of that is almost unimaginable. Knowing someone was there watching you sleep.
It's immense. It's not about stealing things. It's about stealing your peace, your safety, your sanity right in your own home. It's a profound assault.
So they fled.
They had to. They packed up, moved in with relatives just to feel safe again. And for a little while, it seemed to work. Silence.
But it wasn't over.
Not quite. Andrea's cousin, where they were staying, then received a message from that same untraceable number.
Oh, come on.
It just said, you can't run forever.
Wow. So to this day, nothing. The caller just vanished, never found.
Never found. Those recordings, that horrifying photo, it all just remains unexplained. Andrea, understandably, hasn't spoken publicly about it again. It's just this stark example of how tech intrusion can become this deeply personal, unresolved horror story.
It really strips away that fundamental sense of security we expect, or maybe used to expect.
And Andrea's story, it's more than just a chilling tale. It was like an early warning flare. It showed how digital anonymity, combined with, frankly, a lack of good investigative tools back then, could create this perfect storm for terror. Victims and authorities were just left helpless.
So what's the takeaway for us listening now?
Well, it really makes you think, doesn't it? About the vulnerabilities kind of hidden in our connected lives, about things that happen that just defy easy explanation, logical or even technical. This deep dive, it's a reminder that sometimes the real horror isn't ghosts or monsters. Sometimes it just dials your number.
And leaves you wondering what else might be out there, close